have just heard the most mysterious sound ever recorded. Without further ado, let's begin. All right, let me take you on a journey to explore one of the mysteries. The bloop is a mysterious and extremely powerful sound discovered in the summer of 1997 by the underwater microphone system of the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration of the United States in the southern Pacific Ocean region near the South American coast. This sound had an exceptionally large intensity, powerful enough to be detected simultaneously by multiple hydrophone sensors over 5,000 kilometers apart, proving this was a phenomenon of enormous scale and energy. The bloop had an extremely low frequency of about 20 to 30 hertz in the infrasound range that human ears can hardly hear without processing, and particularly its waveform rapidly increased in frequency over about 1 minute, creating a sound that seemed lively and similar to sounds made by large marine animals like whales when communicating. But what's remarkable here is that this strange sound was much louder than the largest creature ever discovered underwater, the blue whale, which creates sounds of 180 to 190 decibels. But the bloop was different. The bloop had a sound intensity far exceeding that of blue whales, detected simultaneously on sensors over 5,000 kilometers apart, and no known living creature could produce such a powerful sound. Many people suspected it was like the sound of mythical creatures such as Leviathan, but Cthulhu was the most notable. So where on earth did this sound appear? Point Nemo is considered a mysterious place because it is known as the location that contains hundreds of space satellites and where there is no life. But what's terrifying is that the mysterious sound, the bloop, came from this location far from land, and hypotheses began to emerge about why Point Nemo has no creatures and why the bloop, the loudest sound, was emitted from here. Perhaps a large and terrifying entity exists here that can drive away other creatures approaching. Coincidentally, the underwater city of R'lyeh is only a certain distance from Point Nemo, and many fans of this creature believed that R'lyeh is the place imprisoning Cthulhu, an ancient creature that has existed on this earth for a very long time. Another interesting thing is that when H.P. Lovecraft wrote the story The Call of Cthulhu, the city of R'lyeh was placed by H.P. Lovecraft at specific coordinates in the South Pacific. Then Point Nemo, the point farthest from land on Earth, was calculated and precisely determined in 1992 by Croatian engineer Hrvoje Lukatela, more than 60 years after Lovecraft wrote his story. When calculating the exact position of Point Nemo, people discovered it was very close to the coordinates that Lovecraft had written for R'lyeh, creating an astonishing coincidence and suggesting that the bloop is real. In contrast to the above hypothesis, the hypothesis from NOAA scientists proposed the icequake theory and finally confirmed this as the most accurate explanation. Scientists discovered that the bloop had characteristics very similar to sounds created by giant icebergs cracking, especially sounds from ice in Antarctica. The location where the bloop was detected lies on the path of icebergs drifting from Antarctica northward, and the detection time was during the Southern Hemisphere summer, when ice breaks more easily due to rising temperatures. Icebergs can be enormously sized, sometimes as large as an entire city, and when they crack due to internal pressure or collision, they release tremendous energy, creating extremely powerful sounds. But after all those explanations, the bloop mysteriously disappeared in the summer of 1997, and afterward, scientists did not record any similar sounds again. Do you believe the bloop is the sound of Cthulhu, the ancient creature? No one knows, and it will certainly be a long time before we find the answer. Like and subscribe for the next videos.